Hey collective, welcome to the channel Ascend with me Tarot. My name is Dawn. I'm here to do another reading for our soul tribe today. I think I am gonna pull a zodiac sign for this reading. So this could be your placement or the placement of someone that the reading may be about that's in your energy. It could be your sun, moon, rising, Venus, or north node placement. Spirit's telling me. All right. So yeah, we're just going to jump in and see what message we can tap into today, and only take what resonates. Use your own discernment. Remember, gender is fluid, and don't make the story fit if it's not your story. Read the energy, not just the labels of things. Okay, it's all about the energy and how the energy plays out in your situation or not. So use your discernment, Spirit saying. Okay. Sorry, excuse the sniffles. I've been sick over this Christmas holiday. I've been pretty sick, but I'm getting over it now and ready to get back to work. So anyways, here we go. I'm going to ground myself before we start. If you'd like to join me, just take a few deep breaths and listen to the tone. Here we go, beautifuls. All right, let's see who we're going to be reading for in the collective. Father God, Holy Spirit, beautiful archangels, ancestors, higher beings, I ask that you please bring forward a message for my Soul Tribe collective. I ask for a message of truth, clarity, healing, confirmation, or encouragement and enlightenment. Whatever message you have, I pray that it brings truth, clarity, healing, confirmation, encouragement, or enlightenment to my Soul Tribe collective today. Thank you for helping me to tap into the energies. I ask that you give me clear discernment as I receive these messages, and I ask that you give my collective clear discernment as they receive the messages that are for them. Archangel Michael, please put a white light of divine protection around my energy, the energy of my collective, and the energy of this reading, and I thank you. Archangel Raphael, please clear and connect our heart chakras to your healing energy. Thank you. Amen. All right, for Cancer. Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, or North Node. Let's look into the energies for Cancer. Now, this could be for you, collective, or you could be cross-watching, and it'll resonate, okay? Okay, Spirit saying let's start with an animal totem first, okay? So what is the animal totem in regards to this Cancer energy, Spirit, that you'd like to discuss? What is the animal totem for this Cancer energy? Oh my goodness, we had a few of them. Okay, the eagle, so power, creation, illumination, and exploration. And then you've got the spider, which speaks about protection, aid, and wisdom. And then the dolphin, which speaks about life, feminine energy, and sexuality. Okay, I'm not going to read all of these. Okay, we're going to read two of them. I don't know. I guess I am going to read them, Spirit said. Okay, anyways, here we go, Soul Tribe. Okay, so the eagle. It speaks of power, creation, illumination, and exploration. It says almost every culture that has had contact with eagles has imbued them with power and influence. Native American tribes worship the bird as the Great Spirit, the creator of all things. Eagle legends frequently involve journeys into dangerous or unknown territory. And a Northwest Native American myth tells of the eagle setting out with the coyote to the land of the dead to retrieve the spirits of the deceased. Eagle feathers have thus been used as talismans by shamanic healers venturing into the netherworld, and they are given as rewards for individual feats of courage and bravery. Okay, Cancer. Wow, I'm shaking. This is speaking of a mystical journey, Cancer, that either you or someone you're connected to is on, okay? I'm also getting the energy of, you being connected to the deceased, right? I feel like, you know, Cancer, you get messages. You're probably a medium, okay? You've been receiving messages from passed over loved ones, or you know, you're just tapping in, okay? You're tapping into the other side, basically, is what I'm getting. Um, you are protected, okay? You're protected by your guides. This is what I'm getting, okay, Cancer. I feel like you're on a vision quest right now, okay? You or the person that you're dealing with you're on a vision quest, okay? You are protected. It has something to do with the deceased. It has something to do with spirits, okay? You being connected to spirits, right? Maybe you feel like you're coming back from a dead situation or a struggle that you've been in, okay? I'm trying to take this out of the spiritual realm a little bit and make it more physical, this message, but what I'm feeling is definitely it's spiritual. It's highly, I don't want to take it too far in the woo-woo land because you guys are going to probably think I'm a little crazy, but that's what I'm getting. I'm getting you being protected by God, you being guided by God right now, okay? Your spiritual gifts enhancing, okay? It's you receiving messages from the spiritual realm, okay? I almost feel like you are traveling the astral realms, okay? It's like on this journey, this dangerous journey into the spirit world, okay? And you're there to retrieve. You're there to retrieve. It takes a lot of courage. You're there to retrieve something. Okay, maybe you're there to retrieve a talisman of protection. Okay, some type of wisdom. Maybe it's you, you know, going into your if that's not it, it's you, you know, diving into your ancestral lineage, like your ancestral energies here to retrieve wisdom and protection and your divine feminine energy. Okay. I'm not going to read all of those because that first one's got me shaking, literally. All right, so let's just take this down. Let's take this down a notch, please, Spirit. Okay, let's just take this down a notch, please, Spirit. Ugh. Anyways, you're on a journey, Cancer. You're on a spiritual journey, a mystical journey, okay? Let me read about spiders. Spiders are found throughout the world and appear in the legends of nearly all people. They are frequently depicted as helpers, protectors, and creators. Some peoples hang hoops of spider webs over their infants to protect them from harmful influences. Other Native American peoples, particularly those in the Southwest, associate the spider with a grandmother spirit who lives underground. The spirit grandmother is a source of wisdom and a link to the underworld. She rises from her realm to offer advice, particularly before a dangerous or large undertaking. Anyways, you're on... Okay, this is what I'm getting. This Cancerian energy, okay, whoever this is, whatever you've been in, whatever you've been searching for, dabbling in, okay, it is dangerous. Okay, it's tied to the spirit realm, to the underworld at that. Okay, and spirit is basically, I don't know. It's like trying to transform something dangerous into fertile energy, okay? What is this? Hold on. I don't know, or have you been feeling sick lately or something? I mean, you're being prepared for a journey. Maybe you've been astral traveling and having dreams or something, okay? And I feel like you're literally dealing with the underworld. You're dealing with spirits of the underworld, okay? You're protected, but this is part of your vision quest. This is part of you finding some type of wisdom, or getting in touch with some type of divine feminine connection here, or energy. And it has to do with a caring connection, okay? It has to do with a soulmate, a connection that you have. Or maybe this is you finding, retrieving, okay? Retrieving a connection. Retrieving some type of wisdom or connection to your ancestral lineage. Cancer. Yeah, balancing out the yin and the yang energy. Something that you've been waiting for patiently. You've been patient, waiting for the door to open, the door to value to open for you. Okay, I don't know what this is. I'm just going to tell you what I hear as I hear it. Yeah, it's time to be brave just literally fell out. So whatever this is that you're undertaking, whatever this quest is, it's going to take a lot of courage. That came up twice. It's dangerous. Okay, what is dangerous about this, Spirit? Hold on. Why is this dangerous? There's something dangerous about something you're doing, Cancer. This could be you or someone that you're in a caring connection with that is doing this, okay? So this is either you or someone you're dealing with. They're dealing with something dangerous, okay? It's got to do with, like, the underworld. So it's got to do with spirit in some way, okay? Why is it dangerous? Differences. Dark and light. It's literally like one side, one energy is a dark energy, one energy is an energy of light. And it's like these two energies are trying to come together. Okay? Maybe, you know, you're one side of this coin. I'm hearing there's the yin and the yang energy. One is of the underworld, and one is of the heavenly realm. Okay? It's almost like this angelic and energy coming into contact with this underworld energy, and it's dangerous. The differences, it's like not being able to balance out or gain understanding, okay, between these two differences. It makes it dangerous. You have to be brave. Somebody's doing moon magic. Okay, Cancer, so you could have come across someone that you're in a caring connection with. You could be this angelic energy, or look, let me just say it like this. You could be this angelic energy. You've come across a dark energy, an energy of the underworld. This is someone that you are in a caring connection with, or have had a caring connection with, okay? Literally, one of you guys are of the light, and one of you guys tend to take power from the dark, okay? I feel like the unawareness of this is what makes it dangerous. When it's like almost being unaware that you're dealing with an opposite energy of yourself. Okay, it's like this energy it's almost like this energy putting you in an illusion. Okay, I feel like it's a dark energy, or you're the dark energy doing this to another. So put yourself where you go. But there's a dark energy that's trying to take advantage of a light energy, okay, when it's meant to be balanced out. What makes it dangerous is that this is someone or something that is a caring connection. And so there might not be an awareness or a recognition that you're dealing with a dark energy. And if that's the case, if you lack this understanding of what you're dealing with, okay, it's got to do with finding success through spirit, okay? But if you lack this understanding, why does that make it dangerous? Hold on. Let me go to this energy deck. So why would it be dangerous if there's a lack of understanding, Spirit? What makes it dangerous? What is the danger here? What is the danger? The healing heart. So it's a romance, a love. Okay, so someone that you're in love with could be dangerous. Or that you've been in love with, in a loving, caring connection with, that they're dangerous. Or maybe you already know this is someone you know that's dangerous. It's about healing. The inability to heal from this energy is the danger, okay? It's going to take courage. to accept some type of differences here, to be aware of these differences, to accept the differences. It's going to take courage. There's something new being created between this dark and this light energy, like these two energies coming together, okay, and finding a balance. I'm hearing finding a balance and being able to work together, like that's important, okay? It's like these energies being out of balance is where the danger lies. Why? Yeah, it's got to do with the world that's being created when these two energies collide, I'm hearing. Okay, so these two energies are colliding, okay, in the world, in your world specifically, but energetically, I don't know, whatever's going on in this situation, okay, we got this thinking man about a broken heart and speaking a truth about a broken heart, okay? So I'm not going to get that card right now. I don't know which. There's an appreciation for the chaos. So there's some kind of chaos between a dark and a light energy, okay? This chaos can either destroy or it can build, okay? It can either heal or it can break. And so I guess that's where the danger lies. This contract is coming about between the dark and the light. This contract is coming about because it's meant to be a success, right? Like the whole point of this contract being drawn up is to bring a balance between the dark and the light energy here, between the energy that moves in darkness and the energy that moves in light. It's a coming together. It's birthing a new world. This is deep, y'all. This is not what I was wanting to get into. But I'm going to roll with it and just kind of see what Spirit wants to talk about here. Because they didn't bring it up for no reason, I suppose. Alright, so, yeah, it's about a connection. One of you guys are of the light, and one of you guys are of the dark. And it's got to do with a moral compass. Like finding a balance between the two of these energies, right? And one of these energies is unpredictable, has a hard shell. The other energy, I feel like, has a lot of introspection, and they follow a moral compass. So it's almost like is the dark person going to get the light person to come to their side, or is the light person going to bring the dark person to their side, kind of thing, right? But it's not about that. Spirit's saying it's about finding the balance between the two and just being content, accepting the darkness for the darkness, and the light the light accepting the darkness for the darkness, and the darkness accepting the light for the light, and not trying to pull one over to the other side, basically. And I feel like that's what's been going on. This is a caring connection. You guys have a contract, but it's like trying to change one another into your form when you're not meant to change one another into your own form, but you're meant to find ways to work together, to compromise, to, overcome the past, to find balance between the dark and the light energies, to be content, okay, to leave an impression on one another, right? You're meant to leave an impression on one another, but it's unpredictable on how this is going to work out. Yeah, because you guys aren't cooperating with one another. So y'all are not cooperating. You're uncooperative with one another because you're, right? I feel like the contract is you're meant to work together to find a compromise among your differences, not to draw one another into your side, your way of thinking, your way of being, whether you're the light or the dark. It's now about dragging that person into your energy or your form of where you come from, necessarily, more than it is you guys finding a way to compromise and work together to be content and cooperative with one another. I don't know. It's got something to do with a new world. Okay, this is a love. You guys, it's like two people that are falling in love from different sides of the track, kind of thing, is what I'm getting here. You guys are meant to love and accept each other in order to heal something in your lineage, each one of you guys. It's for both sides of the lineage of this connection, this caring connection. But you guys have been uncooperative because it's like you've been trying to pull the others. Each one of y'all have been trying to pull the other one to your own side. Yeah, and so now you're both worn out from the battle, from the struggle of trying to get the other to come to your side of things. Okay, it's like trying to get this person to come to your side of the tracks, and they're trying to get you to come to their side of the tracks, and nobody's winning. There's just, it's ending with both sides being worn out and tired, both sides being uncooperative. Okay. When if you guys can work together and come into a new world, a new perspective, then you're going to have luxury though. And look at this. Look at this world, like one side's dark, one side's light in this card. So it's about cooperation and contentment and learning from one another without trying to overpower one another. If you can do that, then you're going to have luxury, and a new world is born, a new contract, a new, yeah, pay attention there. So I don't know what this is, y'all. I mean, I'm seeing it. It's spiritual, okay? There's something major here. It's got to do with the birth of something new. That's going to be very luxurious. It's going to come from a place of feminine energy, right? Life. It's new life. It's new sexuality. It's new feminine energy, okay? Cancer. And this is someone that you're in a caring connection that you're supposed to come into alignment with. One of y'all come from a place of the dark, from the underworld, and one of you guys come from this angelic realm of the upper world, okay? The heavenly realm of some sorts, okay? Right now, it's time to be brave. I feel like, and it's like where you guys are being uncooperative with one another. You're meant to find a way to cooperate, despite the differences. Because the old way of things where the darkness and the light battle one another, that's worn out, Spirit's saying. It's time to come together. It's time to make a truce. It's time to find a balance between the two. Not to change one into the other, but to find the balance, the line in between the dark and the light. That's where the birth, the new birth is. The line in between, where the darkness and the light meet up. Where they come together and they meet at that line. Right where they're meeting is where the newness, the alignment, the luxury, the divine feminine, the new life is born, okay? Is what I'm getting here. In the past, in the old way, you guys have come together, okay? You guys have a contract to fulfill, and y'all have come together many times. You guys are drawn to one another because you love each other. Your souls recognize and love one another. But you come together to create some type of new luxurious energy in your lineage, in the world, okay? A balance between the dark and the light here, which is bringing the world into luxury when everyone's cooperating, right? But you guys haven't been able to get past this part where you're uncooperative. It takes courage to face each other, especially when you're uncooperative with one another, because y'all are not gonna, it's like, I don't know what this is, I'm gonna have to look, but you're both worn out. The dark side and the light side are worn out from this battle, this struggle, okay? I'm getting like Romeo and Juliet, you know what I mean? It's like the light side and the dark side. It's like, look at it as families. You got a light side family, you got a dark side family, and they've been warring for so long, but then you got one person from the light and one person from the dark that fall in love with each other, and they come together. And these two are meant to create a whole new part of the lineage, a whole new part of the world by coming together in love and acceptance. But then you got the war going on both sides of them, right? And so it's like you two coming together is supposed to bring an ending to some type of fighting, some type of war. This is the journey of your souls. This is your contract. They want you to move forward in confidence, knowing that, yeah. So this is someone you're meant to give a second chance, or you've given a second chance, or you're going to get a second chance to do something here. Yeah, there's going to be a renewal, a second chance and a renewal to balance out this dark and this light energy. Okay, I feel like you're both worn out, though. Both sides are worn out. Both sides are not cooperating with one another. Yeah, it's a relationship, straight up. It's a relationship, and it's got to do with the moral compass. Something about a moral compass and wisdom. And, you know, the light energy follows a certain code, a certain moral compass. The dark energy, it follows a certain code, a certain moral energy. There is no right or wrong, right? And that's the point of it, I guess. But when you come together, it's like you guys' moral compass is coming from two different places. So you're not cooperating with one another, and it's causing war, not love, when it's supposed to cause friendship. It's supposed to cause acceptance and romance and love and a caring connection. This is what's supposed to be happening here. You guys are meant to come together and restructure. I can't make this up. That's what I'm feeling. You're meant to come together for a restructuring of between. It's like a contract between the dark and the light. I'm hearing Persephone. It's something like that almost. I don't know what I'm talking about, y'all. I'm just telling you what I'm hearing here. Yeah, releasement. Persephone's being released. Anyways, somebody's got a hard shell. Because there's a renewal. There's a renewal. You're gonna have to be tough to go through this renewal, okay? But anyways, let's just look, y'all. We're not gonna stay in this too long. Yeah, this is a spiritual path, okay? High Priestess. Maybe you're on a spiritual, maybe this is a vision quest for two people here, and you're supposed to meet up on this vision quest and bring some type of balance into this world, into the lineage. It's a balance of beliefs, a balance of beliefs, a balance of the moral compass. Anyways, let's see who you two are. All right, Spirit, so what is the energy of this light person? Who is this light person? The light person, Wheel of Fortune. Yeah, there's a contract, okay? What's the energy of this person that's coming from the underworld, the dark? Whoa, King of Cups. Ace of Swords in reverse, Queen of Cups in reverse. Okay, so the dark side is this masculine energy who's not seeing a truth, saying a truth, or admitting a truth to a Queen of Cups, because a Queen of Cups is in reverse. Or this masculine is not seeing a truth about this Queen of Cups. Maybe it's a masculine energy who doesn't see you as their equal feminine energy, okay? Or they don't feel like you're coming from a place of love, possibly. Maybe they don't believe you on something. I don't know what this is, but you are in this energy of a contract. Light energy. The light energy is in the energy of fulfilling a contract. The dark energy is not. They're ignoring a truth, or they're trying to avoid some type of truth around this Queen of Cups energy. What do you think? So what is the light side? What do they think about this King of Cups energy here? Yeah. They see God in that person. So this light person sees God in this person of the dark. Okay. They recognize the divine in the darkness too, as much as they recognize the divine in the light, I'm hearing. And they think about that. They think about, you know, maybe they think about a marriage even. I don't know, but this is an institution, a marriage, or this is representing the divine, and that's what this light person thinks about. What does this King of Cups think about? They're thinking about an offer or a lesson learned. They're thinking about an offer or some type of lesson that they're learning currently. Okay, what does this light energy feel? What is this light energy feeling about this situation, Spirit? Judgment. They could feel like, you know, that's a trumpets are sounding, like they feel like God is passing a judgment. What does this energy, this darker energy feel? They got feelings about a Queen of Wands energy. Maybe they're feeling that this energy here is confident. What is this light energy's desired outcome for this situation? To be on the path, to bring in this contract, Two of Wands. What is this darker energy's desired outcome for this situation? I feel like that's it. This darker energy has been trying to take power over the light energy, and that's not how it's supposed to go down. Okay, it's supposed to be a compromise, a cooperation between the two energies, but this darker energy is learning a lesson and facing judgment because they're meant to work with this lighter energy. But instead they try to have power over this light energy. Yep, in the past. And this is meant to be balanced out and made correct, because it's meant to birth something luxurious into the world when these two energies cooperate. This light energy knows all about this cooperation because they're tapped into the Most High. Like the Most High, the Divine is telling this person that this darker energy is going through karmic judgment right now, learning lessons. This energy down here is looking at this top energy as being like some type of confident energy, fiery, confident energy. This person down here wants to repeat the past. This person up here wants to be on the path, though. And that's where the uncooperation is coming in. That's where the lack of cooperation is coming in. This energy down here is not seeing a truth. They're actually denying a truth about a Queen of Cups. Queen of Cups is upright with the truth, but this King of Cups is ignoring that. They're denying that. They're viewing this energy not as the Queen of Cups upright. They're viewing this energy as a Queen of Wands. Somebody who, you know, is sexy, confident, but maybe they're judging this top energy even. I don't know. Let's just clarify. Spirit, so tell me, in this Queen of Wands, how are they viewing this light energy? Maybe it's like they're denying that this person is a Queen of Cups. They're saying that this person is just like a sexual karmic energy, possibly even. Why? Let me go over here first. Why is the Ace of Swords and the Queen of Cups in reverse? Yeah, this King of Cups is confused. Okay, this King of Cups is confused either on purpose, or they're creating confusion around this Queen of Cups energy on purpose. This is someone they have a contract with, but I feel like they want power over this contract, this person, this light energy. They want power. They want to run the show, and they're not going to run the show because they've met their match, and this is meant to be a balanced connection. Right? A cooperation. It's almost like a peace treaty between the light and the dark energies. And it's going to have to be a peace treaty in order to create the luxury. It's the divine feminine energy has to come into play here in order for this luxurious new world of the light and the dark balance to come together. Let's read this. The dolphin is associated with feminine energies and the primordial waters of life. The word derives from the Greek Delphinos, or womb. Demeter, the Greek goddess of fertility, was represented by the dolphin in her role as mistress of the sea. In the painting, this feminine energy is emphasized by the swimming dolphins that frame the woman's face and the infant emerging from a womb-like shell. Okay, so there is a new birth, a new world that's meant to be created and born, okay? And it's coming through the feminine energy, through sexuality. And I feel like this masculine is looking at this divine feminine as a mistress, or like looking for power over this divine feminine energy, treating this divine feminine energy as a mistress energy instead of a divine feminine energy that they're meant to birth and create with and through, right? That's part of the path here. This energy is not seeing a truth about this energy, or they're uncooperative, they're in an illusion, or they're creating an illusion. They're looking at this energy as a mistress energy, as a karmic sexual only type energy, instead of the divine feminine energy that it is. So God's passing a judgment, and this person is basically learning some lessons for this power struggle that they put this divine feminine energy into, is what I'm getting. And they've done this in the past, and now this darker energy is in a lot of regret right now over this past. They were trying to repeat a cycle and keep an empress in regret. And Spirit's saying, no, this is a caring connection. It's meant to be healed. Okay, it's meant to be cherished. It's meant to birth a new energy into the world by you guys coming together and being in cooperation. That's why it's going to take bravery to cooperate with one another, because I feel like why is it going to be, I feel like this energy here that's living in some type of illusion or creating an illusion did this to have power over this feminine energy, this light energy. So it's going to take, whatever's happened here in the past, that's why it's going to take bravery for you guys to come together and find a way to cooperate. What happened in the past, Spirit? Protection. Divine Feminine's protected. Every time this masculine energy, this darker energy tries to come up and take some type of power from this Divine Feminine energy, they get blocked. Spirit steps in and protects this Divine Feminine, right? But see, that's not the point. Spirit's saying, like, we'll protect our Divine Feminine every time. But the lesson this masculine energy is supposed to learn that is that we don't want to have to step in and protect this Divine Feminine. The lesson that you should be learning, masculine, is that you are meant to cooperate and fall into divine decree of balancing these energies together. Okay? Not power struggling, but to bring these energies into a balance. And until you can do that, you're going to be facing some type of judgment over and over. It's like repeating a lesson of judgment over and over every time Spirit has to come in and protect this Divine Feminine energy who's on her path. For some reason, this energy here is confused, and they refuse to see the truth that this Divine Feminine is a Queen of Cups upright. They don't want to acknowledge that. Why? Why don't they? It's like because they lose power. They don't, it's something about power. Yeah. Something about the work. Something about work and power. Okay? So they refuse it. So they're going to have to share something. Or they're going to have to give something up if they cooperate with this Divine Feminine energy, is what they're afraid of. But that's not the case. They're meant to work together. Why is this masculine not working with this Divine Feminine? Why is this masculine continuing to have to call Spirit to come in and protect this Divine Feminine, right? It's like because this masculine is hungry for power. Why is this masculine hungry for power? They want to hold some type of luxury for themselves possibly here, right? They don't want to share the path. Why? Why don't they want to share the path, Spirit? They're afraid that this Divine Feminine is going to just walk away. It's almost like I'm gonna push you away, and it's almost like this masculine, I don't know, something about this feminine walking away and leaving him in regrets. Maybe he's holding a grudge from a past life here, Divine Feminine. Or maybe you have walked away and left him in regret, and he's holding a grudge from that. I don't know, but there's a grudge. There's some type of grudge, okay, around some past regrets here. Where, you know, I feel like you walked away from this masculine feminine in the past. And so now he doesn't want to work with you, or he's refusing to share some type of power or work with you. He doesn't want to, it's like he's not seeing the truth. And so he's done something that's caused Spirit to come in and defend you. What did he do? Why did Spirit have to come in and defend you? Strength. He tried to take your strength. He may have tried to drain your energy, your resources. Yeah, he tried to keep, okay, yeah. He tried to block you from being independent, Divine Feminine. This is a masculine who feels like the more that you are independent, the more that you're able to stand on your own 2 feet, the more that you're strong and you're in your own power. It's like he feels like you take power from him. I don't know why it's about power. It's all about power. Power, finances, luxury, who's right and who's wrong. There is no right or wrong. Spirit's trying to teach this masculine a lesson, right? That you guys are meant to basically work together, support one another, find balance and contentment, right? And acceptance for one another for just the way that you are, basically, okay? But this masculine doesn't like seeing you strong. He doesn't like seeing you stand on your own, because he doesn't have power over you, and he's used to having power over feminines, over mistress energies, karmic females, which is how he's been perceiving you, Divine Feminine. He's used to having power over them. Okay, he's a darker energy. He likes to wield his power, his control, to feed his own energy, but he can't do that with this divine feminine. So he keeps running across this divine feminine lifetime after lifetime, and when he gets to this point, he's meant to learn a lesson and overcome that need for power so that he can co-create with this feminine, this new world energy, this energy of luxury and balance. But he keeps fumbling, I'm hearing. He keeps fumbling. He gets to that point, then he fumbles. And then Spirit has to step in and protect this feminine, right? Spirit comes in and defends this feminine over and over again. And that's why, like, this warring energy keeps going. But it's about these, I mean, there's love between these two. There's love, there's acceptance, there's romance, there's a caring connection. Okay, but it's almost like, yes, there is love, but this person's comes at love. This person's understanding of love is one way. This person's understanding of what is love is another thing. And so you guys are meant to come together and find a balance where you can cooperate with one another to have a creation here. But it hasn't happened yet. It keeps not happening. Okay? And so when Spirit has to come in and defend this Empress over and over again, this masculine gets sent back to the classroom, I'm hearing. He keeps getting sent back to the classroom. And so it starts again. Okay, he's got to learn some more lessons. Like, there's a lesson this masculine's meant to be learning here. And it's got to do with co-creating with this feminine. Yeah, he needs to count his blessings. And figure out that he's holding on way too tight. And he's probably used magic against you, feminine. So you got magical space clearing time. So what he's supposed to learn, okay, is that you are a blessing from the very beginning, divine feminine. You're here to enhance and bless his life, okay? He's been holding on way too tight because he doesn't like your strength. He doesn't like your independence. He likes control, so he tries to hold on really tight. In order to hold on really tight, he's using magic. This says magical space clearing time. So Spirit's having to clean up from, like, spell work and magic that this masculine's been doing to try to hold on to you, in order to wield power over you, in order to basically use your energy of light, okay, to feed whatever work he's working on. But he's meant to learn from this. Right? He may do this to other karmic feminines along the path, and then he comes across you, and he's meant to gain some understanding about what he's been doing through you, divine feminine. And I don't know, is he? I don't know. Where's this masculine at currently with this? The past returns. He's going to have to relive this again. The past returns for a time. Ghost of the past. So this masculine could be in a spiritual timeout, okay? Because Spirit, I feel like, has had to come in and defend you from this masculine once again, I'm hearing. Once again, like Spirit's fed up with it, okay? There's been a divine decree over this connection. But this masculine keeps repeating the past cycle over and over again. He's refusing to see the truth that you're Queen of Cups upright. You know, that's the truth. Instead, he perceives you as this karmic feminine mistress energy. And so he keeps missing out on this creation, this co-creation with you, divine feminine. And so it's going to take him actually being brave to cooperate with you. And it's going to take you being brave to want to cooperate with this masculine at all moving forward because of whatever he's done here. Okay? But I feel like you keep coming back and giving this masculine another chance. This could have been his last chance, though, I'm hearing. So is this masculine's last chance? Yeah, now you're in this energy of back off, divine feminine. What comes around goes around. So you're calling, maybe that's why judgment is here. I feel like you've called in karmic judgment and you're just like, this is sweet memories. Okay? He could be transitioning to the spirit realm. One of you, right? Yeah. That's his spiritual timeout. This masculine is possibly kind of locked in the underworld right now. Maybe y'all switch places. Maybe you were his Persephone, and now you've been released, and now he's in that role that Persephone was in, and you are in this energy of freedom. You miss this person. You miss someone. Y'all miss one another. You're tapping into your ancient wisdom, and he's meant to. Yeah, because you're beautiful. Your sensuality is beautiful, right? So I feel like there's been a role reversal here, a switching of y'all's roles. I feel like divine feminine in the past, okay, when you were willing to accept this contract with this masculine, you kept allowing him to have another try to get it right over and over again, many lifetimes, and that put you in the energy of Persephone. I don't know why Spirit keeps telling me that. She's like, I think Persephone, I'm not very hip on my myths and things, but I'm telling you what I'm hearing. I think Persephone was only like allowed to be free from the underworld for so a certain time of year or something, right? And for so long, only so long, right? And it's like her jailer was her lover, like he was infatuated with her, so he took her to the underworld, and she was only allowed to be free for so many, whatever, certain time every year or something, I don't know, right? And so I feel like that's the spiritual life that you've been living over and over. You've been coming and incarnating with this masculine. I don't know, it's like he was meant to set you free on his own or something, or to work with you, to put you on the throne beside him, if he's like this underworld god or something, I don't know, right? But he's meant to cooperate, but he continues to be uncooperative. You always had the freedom, Persephone, I'm hearing. You always had the keys to your own freedom, but because of your love for this masculine, you continue to go through this cycle, okay, to allow him to gain some type of wisdom or lesson, so that, he could also be free. But I feel like now, Spirit, whatever happened this last time, from like the past repeated itself, and Spirit came in to defend you. And I feel like this time around, you decided to use your keys of freedom. So you're not going back. Now you're telling this masculine energy to back off. I'm not doing this anymore. You that was your last chance. So now he's transitioning to the underworld, where he's like in this timeout, this spiritual jail or pause or something. Right? Now what comes around goes around. So he's having to face his karma now, his karma of whatever this entrapment of your energy was. He's now having to go and face that, because you are no longer repeating this cycle with him. You've decided no more, enough is enough. Okay? It's a sweet memory as far as you're concerned. And he never thought it would get to this point. He didn't do the work, basically, but he's going to learn some ancient wisdom eventually. He's going to be sitting there missing you. And yes, I feel like he's transitioning to the spirit realm. So it's like he's having to go and return to the underworld or something, where before you were taking his place. Now he's got to take his own place, I'm hearing. You're no longer willing to take his place in the underworld, because the whole point was you kept doing this, I feel like, because you knew God gave you wisdom, ancient wisdom, and understanding what this contract was about. You've known this whole time that you guys are meant to cooperate and co-create something into this new world, a balance between the light and the dark, so y'all truly could, be in this caring connection that's more acceptable, right? Like spiritually, y'all both know that, but it's like when you incarnate into the physical, this masculine, he never gets past this power struggle or this need to wield power over divine feminine. He hasn't gotten that lesson yet. He gets to that point of the lesson, and then he ends up causing a lot of confusion, or power goes to his head. He gets power hungry of other options, and he repeats the past cycle. And Spirit has to come in and defend you, is what I'm seeing. And so this just keeps playing out, basically. Okay? So now Spirit's giving you permission, Divine Feminine, to rediscover your own individuality. You're becoming the dragon, right? You're on that serpent's path to power in your own right. You're no longer going to wait for this masculine to co-create with you. I feel like maybe you're absorbing this masculine's energy, I'm hearing, and you're going to co-create you're co-creating this. You're going to be able to create this regardless. You're creating this luxury in this new balanced world already, but it's within yourself. Like, you're able to do this in your own individual power now, because you have absorbed this masculine's energy somehow. You're this energy of perfect balance between the light and the dark within your own spirit, within your own self energies, right? Your own energetic self. You're this perfect balance between light and darkness. So it's like you don't even really need this masculine to co-create. You have the power and the wisdom and the resources to be able to do this on your own. You know, I feel like you wasn't telling this masculine to back off because you wanted to bring this masculine into this new world with you. But I feel like you've realized that you can't. He's transitioning back to the spiritual realm, to the underworld, while you're moving into this energy of luxury and creation because you're embracing your divine feminine energy. Yeah, you are healing from heartache. You're not holding on to a grudge, right? You're overcoming and healing from everything. Where he's holding on to a grudge and he's trying to put you in a power struggle, right? You are releasing and healing. You're not going to let fear stop you this time. You've made a decision that you won't let fear stop you. You're healing from heartache, yes. So in the past, I feel like the fear of losing this masculine to the spirit realm, to the underworld, the fear of never coming into contact with this masculine's energy ever again, like that fear stopped you from taking your keys that you always held and leaving this situation behind. I feel like your love for this masculine is what kept you in that energy of Persephone, kept you going back and taking his place, hoping and praying that he would understand and overcome this lesson. But I feel like now you're at that point where you've gone through some type of spiritual awareness and growth, and you've realized that I don't think this masculine what have you realized? Hold on. I feel like you realized like it's not meant for, right? I feel like it was never really actually meant to be the way that you wanted it to be. Yeah, you're meant to do it in a different way. You've got an enigma here. Okay. Yeah, you're the gateway in the portal, and you're meant to guard it from this masculine. So where you were trying to take this masculine along with you, I feel like the reason why it hasn't worked out lifetime after lifetime, and it always gets to that point, is because now you have to protect the portal from him. You have to protect this thing that you're birthing from this same masculine that you thought you were going to birth it with. You're like this portal, you're a gatekeeper, okay? You're a gatekeeper. Now you have to protect it from this same masculine. He's not granted entrance into this world of luxury. And I don't think he was ever gonna gain entrance. I don't think it was about that. It was all about just the energy exchange. So it's like you needed to be able to absorb the energy from him, or the lessons or the wisdom, so that you could do what this requires, which is the perfect balance between the light and the dark energy. You needed to come into contact with this energy and have energy exchange until you understood what you needed to understand spiritually in order to perform this balance. And he thought he had you spellbound this whole time, but the spell's been broken because you've acquired the wisdom necessary. So it's almost like where he thought he had you spellbound and trapped, and he was refusing to learn the lessons. Okay, it's almost like he thought he had you in an illusion this whole time and had you repeating a cycle this whole time, when really he's the one who is in an illusion, and you were never really spellbound. You always had those keys to freedom. It was just all about you gaining the awareness, the wisdom, and the knowledge that spirit wanted you to gain by being able to deal with this dark soul, right? It's like you needed to gain some, it's almost like a spy behind enemy lines, gaining some type of wisdom, right, in order to win the battle, I'm hearing. And that's what you've done. You've gained the wisdom of the dark that was needed in order to win this battle. And so that's what you've done. So now you're this protector, this gatekeeper. And you're getting an invitation into higher realms. You're getting an invitation into this new world of luxury. You've got protection, okay? You're getting an invitation. You've got even stronger protection around you. Okay? You're a hard shell. You can't be cracked. And you're able to release this dark energy now. Now you're able to release this dark energy that you've had to repeat this cycle with over and over. Okay? Because you've acquired the armor. You've acquired the knowledge that you needed. The armor, the wisdom from dealing with this darker energy. They thought, it's almost like this energy really thought that they were trapping you or keeping you behind enemy lines or something. They thought they had the one up here, but really it's all got God, the Most High, flipped it on them, turned the tables on this energy, on their motives, on their spell work. Everything got flipped on this person, and now they're realizing that they were basically a duck, okay? Because what you've done is learn about this energy's tactics. You've learned their ways. You've gotten wisdom and knowledge, and now you are the one who actually holds all the power to bring the balance here. And so that's what's happening, is what I'm seeing. This is a crazy energy. This is a crazy reading. But, yeah, so only take this if it resonates. I know this was kind of a fairy tale story, but it's what Spirit's showing me, and so it's going to resonate for somebody out there, okay? You got to use your spiritual senses when you're discerning this one, you guys. This isn't just like a regular relationship type. This is a relationship that someone out there's been battling and struggling through, but this is spiritual reasoning behind it. You'll know if this is you or not, Spirit saying. It's definitely for my collective, though, because I can resonate with some of this. So, anyways, I love you guys so very much. Please like, share, or subscribe. Have a blessed day. Bye.